Hello, thank you all for coming. So, we are all going to die one day. As human beings, we are the only species on this planet that's aware of that fact. So what can we do about it? Well, we can't do anything about the fact that we're going to pass away one day. Life is a wonderful thing, but sadly none of us are going to make it out alive. But what we can do is plan for that inevitable fact. My name is Heather Jones, and today I'm going to be talking to you about pre-planning your final arrangements. Now, there's a lot of questions that you need to ask yourself when you're considering pre-planning. Do I want a traditional ground burial? Do I want to be placed in a mausoleum? Do I want to be cremated? If you want a traditional burial, do you want a wooden casket or a metal casket? These are all things to be considered, and most people feel very uncomfortable talking about these things. It's a hard topic to discuss. It's acknowledging your own mortality, and really communication is the first step. Talk to your children, talk to your spouse, make your wishes known. And then the next step is a little bit harder. The next step is actually following through and going to the funeral home, talking with a family service advisor like myself, and figuring out what kind of a package is right for you. Now, I've worked at Memorial Park Funeral Home and Cemetery as a family service advisor for about 2 years, so I'm pretty new to the business, but I've seen firsthand the benefits of pre-planning all of your final arrangements, and I've also seen the consequences of not doing so. Now, according to a study done by the National Funeral Directors Association in 2017, 62% of the people in this study acknowledged that pre-planning was important, and yet only 21% actually followed through and pre-planned for themselves. That's a big difference. Right? Let's talk about some of the consequences of not pre-planning. Okay. First of all, if you passed away today, who would be making your arrangements tomorrow? Would it be your children, your spouse, another relative, a friend? That person who goes into the funeral home on the worst day of their life, if they don't know what you wanted, they will forever wonder, did I do the right thing? Did I do what he would have wanted? Not only that, the cost of funerals since 1986 up until 2017 has risen over 200%. Funerals are very expensive. The average funeral costs about $8,000. Do they have the means to pay for a funeral up front? If they don't, they will be financially burdened. If they do, oftentimes people overspend when they don't know what the person wanted. Now let's talk about some of the benefits. The benefits of pre-planning are huge. First of all, and the most important, is that you'll have peace of mind, knowing that your wishes will be honored. Okay? If money is a concern, most funeral homes and cemeteries, including the one I work for, offer flexible payment options where you can put as little as 5% down on a funeral or as little as 10% down on cemetery property, and your monthly payment will be less than the cost of your iPhone bill. Lastly, your family that you leave behind won't wonder if they did the right thing. They won't be financially burdened because you will have already paid for it in advance. And with those flexible payment options, you won't be financially burdened either by pre-planning for yourself. So, talk to a family service advisor, talk to your family. pre-plan for yourself today and have peace of mind for the rest of your life. My name is Heather Jones with Memorial Park Funeral Home and Cemetery. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.